Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mia. I am a gymnast runner-up back in 2018 in the Special Olympics Summer Games, and I'm also a champion back in 2019 in the Special Olympics Fall Games. Makes me really proud. It's a big accomplishment. In today's video, I want to share my tips to practice for longer, because I swear someone out there has a sport or a hobby or plays an instrument, and we need to practice. And we need to get all that practice to make ourselves proud in a way that we should be proud of. And we should never put ourselves down, but it's really important to make ourselves proud and to keep going, and things that make us laugh and to look back at, because it's really important. So hope you enjoy this video. My first tip to practice for longer is to have proper posture. Not only is going to make you practice for a longer amount of time, it's going to help you on how to break down bad postures. So when you sit in a good posture, it means that you're sitting on whatever seat you're sitting on. If you're playing the piano, you're sitting on a bench. But if you're sitting on your bed or a chair like I'm sitting in, that's the proper way to sit. Those are okay places to practice with, but you need to be mindful of the postures that you need to use. So I'm going to show you a bad posture and what a good posture looks like, so that you guys will know the difference. So a bad posture is when you're sitting like this, crisscross applesauce, just like that. You don't want to sit like that, because it looks like that you're just like relaxing, like where the instrument is, and most likely you'll be making more mistakes. And I wouldn't recommend, sitting like that with your arms like crossing, when your legs are crossing like that. That's what that's what a bad posture looks like. But a proper one will look like with your feet completely flat, you're holding your instrument or a piano, and you're actually sitting in the proper posture that you need to practice for. Okay guys, I have some jokes for you. They're US history jokes and they're pretty funny. The first joke is, what happened by a group of dogs occurred in 1773? The Boston Flea Party. My next joke is, what did one flag say to the other flag? Nothing. It just waved. Oh man. These are good jokes, right? My next joke is, where did George Washington buy his hatchet? At the chopping mall. God. So funny, I love it. Okay, my next joke is, my final joke is, did you hear the one about the Liberty Bell? Yeah, it cracks me up. Good one, right? They're funny. Oh my god, that Liberty joke is so funny. Oh my god. It is the next day that I'm filming this. That's why I'm wearing a different outfit, and that's why it's still daylight outside. So my next tip to practice for longer is to set timers. Not only is going to help you practice for longer, it's going to help you to not look at your phone the whole time. Because when you're looking at your phone, you are not paying attention to your practicing. But if you set a timer on your phone, it's going to help you. So the best way to do this is to start small and keep extending your time practicing. So since it's over the summer for me, I am practicing for 20 minutes, which isn't long, but I found that's the best time for me to practice for. So start by practicing for 5 minutes, see how that goes, and if that goes well for you, then extend the 5 minutes into 10 minutes, and you'll be satisfied at yourself because you're practicing for longer. And then extend the 10 minutes into the 15 minutes, and you'll be a lot more happy to practice for that much of time. But you feel much better when you extend to 20 minutes. Not only is it extended, you're giving yourself enough time to slow down and making sure that you're practicing for the right amount of time, rather than having to look at your phone the whole time, rather just practicing for 30 seconds or 5 minutes. You're actually practicing for the amount of time that you should be practicing, which I really follow. My next tip to practice for longer is to don't get physical on yourself. I remember doing that once, and you might feel like that you're not doing a good job. It's not that case at all. We're just people. We try to practice and try to learn things in the world, if it's a sport or a musical instrument. Just don't get physical on yourself. Like, don't bang yourself with your hand like that, or don't bang your head on the instrument that you're playing, and which can hurt your head. As Kelly might say, he'll say that doesn't look very fun. And trust me, I do agree with him. It's not fun to hurt yourself when you're trying to practice, because we all make mistakes, and it's okay to make those mistakes. And you shouldn't feel that way about yourself, because we're not perfect, and that's why we practice. Okay, this is my very last tip to practice for longer, is to don't be tough. I know every person out there gets tough on themselves, but I had to say that you shouldn't be tough on yourself, because when you're tough on yourself, it can really create all these mistakes that you've created, and then you can't just do it. But if you don't know what it means that you're like emotional over a little mistake that you did, and you shouldn't feel that way, because if you feel that way, then most likely you're not practicing for long enough, and then it turns into this complete meltdown. Don't do this in front of a teacher, because I recommend not doing it in front of a teacher, because that might happen. Or sometimes people get panic attacks. So it's just kind of like breathing so hard, they're getting sweaty. The best way to reduce it is to breathe. I did that with Kelvin. We breathe together. I found it a bit awkward, but I did it, and it was fine, because he's a safe person. And so if you take the time and just breathe like in and out, so like kind of like that. That's what Kelvin did with me, and I found that really helpful. And yeah, it just really helps to boost your confidence to practice every day.